While 9 members of the Sudan's People Liberation Army in opposition, SPLA-IO, have defected to the South Sudanese Defense Forces. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you about that defection. What reasons did the SPLA-IO give for them to defect to the South Sudanese Defense Forces? As well as in this video, I'm going to tell you about Mashar's trial. What happened on that fateful day when Riek Machar was put under house arrest? And what is Machar saying that the government went wrong when they started investigating him? Well, this is Bonafide. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe and hit that notification button so that when I release something new on South Sudan, you get notified as soon as possible. Well, despite the many attacks that we've been reporting lately of the SPLA-IO attacking the bases of the South Sudanese Defense Forces, there have been a defection from the SPLA-IO towards the South Sudanese Defense Forces in eastern Equatoria. This particular defection happened in Magui County, where the defectors were led by Brigadier General Taban Daniel Dominic, who previously served as the operation commander for the SPLA-IO's Anyanya Division Sector 9. This group included 8 other officers and enlisted men. Well, Brigadier General Daniel went on to criticize the SPLA-IO, which he has defected from, saying that it is fragmented and personalized. And further, he accused the opposition movement of being centered on individuals, primarily its leader Riek Machar, rather than building accountable institutions. The personalizations, according to Daniel, has created internal rivalry, causing multiple splits that have deeply weakened the movement's unity. He went on to say that some leaders acted for self-preservation and self-gain, neglecting the welfare of their forces in Magui County. Well, Daniel, the leader of the defectors, went on to give other reasons as to why he is seeing it fit for him to move from the opposition forces to the government forces. Remember, this has been happening across different parts of South Sudan. The opposition defectors have been moving to the government, saying that the government side is not treating them well. But we've also seen some government defectors moving from the South Sudanese Defense Forces towards the SPLA-IO, saying that there are some prejudice also from the government side towards some people coming from different parts of South Sudan. So this is something that has been happening from time to time. People in the opposition forces moving towards the government and people from the government side moving towards the opposition. Now, the spokesperson of the opposition, Colonel Paul Lam Gabriel, rubbished this claim, saying that only 2 disgruntled and deserted officers had defected and denied the entire Magui Brigade switch side towards the government. So that is the opposition forces spokesperson Colonel Lam Paul saying that that did not happen as it was reported by the government, that the government exaggerated the kind of defections that happened in eastern Equatoria, that only 2 people who are disgruntled and not within the ranks of the SPLA-IO defected towards the government. And in fact, he went on to say that these people had stopped even serving in the SPLA-IO by 2022. Therefore, saying that this particular defection holds no water in the runnings of the opposition forces in eastern Equatoria and the larger South Sudan. Well, this is happening as the opposition leader, Riek Machar, is still undergoing his trial in the courts. And in the last session in the court, Dr. Riek Machar documented what exactly happened on the fateful day that he was arrested by the government forces. And this is the voice of Dr. Riek Machar documenting the events of what exactly happened on that fateful day.
The reason I told them that I didn't accept the committee, he said correctly that of the CDSM should do the investigation. Second, I said I'm first vice president. I have immunity.
Dr. Riek Machar further said that he tried to stop the war in Upper Nile, that he tried to stop the White Army and the SPLA-IO from fighting against the South Sudanese Defense Forces in vain, that he even repatriated about 140 troops of the South Sudanese Defense Forces after that particular war. Well, I'll continue to keep you informed of the latest of what will come out from South Sudan regarding the latest trial of Riek Machar, as well as the opposition forces that are waging a war against the government forces in different parts of the country. Keep it Bonafide.